you should be presenting it in week 11. Yeah. But then our class will be the first online class will be week 10 kan. So now is week 8. Now is week 8. Is it?
Week
Week
7.
week 7. Next week, week 8. So our class will start at week 9 kan? Week 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Betul tak? Kita start at week 9.
Betul,
Week
week
9.
9.
Week 9 ya? Yeah, face to face. Sekejap. Week week 9. Okay. So discussion. Oh, week 11, which is before the special break lah. Okay. All right. So I think you can start doing it now because using use case exploration canvas is quite easy. It's just like one single template, but of course you have to fill up the template with justification. Okay. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different case studies. You have to choose only one. Okay, you have to choose only one case study, and each group make sure the case study that you have chosen is not similar to other groups. So which means one case study dedicated to only one group, because I don't want to have like one case study with two groups doing it. I don't want that because I want to have varieties of discussion. Yeah. So yeah, you brainstorm, you discuss, okay, you brainstorm and come out with this use case exploration canvas. Later I will give you the template and you just do it as usual in a PowerPoint, and then during week 11 we will do the presentation. Okay, so I don't think I have to elaborate the case study. So basically if you look at the use case exploration canvas, I ada letak sini tak? Tak adalah pula. It's just a matter of like how you view the problem situation and what will be the probably alternatives or strategies that you are going to propose in terms of your analysis, based on your analysis. So there are a few variables there. So I'm not going to teach you how to use this use case exploration canvas because this is like a brainstorming type of template. So you have to do your own study on this. Okay, I'll give you the template later after this class. And then you brainstorm some of the possible problems and also some of the possible solutions based on the case study. So bolehlah pilih mana yang you rasa you nak buat lah. Okay. How many groups are there in this class? How many groups that you have formed? May I know?
Should be around 4.
Around 4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sufficient enough because I give you like 5 case studies, and then yeah, I expect that 4 different types of presentations. Yeah. Okay. Ada soalan ke based on this case study that you want me to elaborate? Well, I have like impact of social media on mental health. This is a very common issues nowadays, talking about social media associated with mental health. You can focus on young generations or general public impact, okay? And talking about transparency in political advertisement, fake news, and disinformation via digital platform, this is something related to cybersecurity as well, because you are in this program and talking about politics using digital platform. I think this is the latest issues, yeah, talking about political advertisement, fake news, and if you kalaulah you kerja, okay, contohnya in Jabatan Perdana Menteri, they have this specific department that will analyze all this sentiment analysis, based on social media, speeches, all these Twitters and everything. And how do you strategize to overcome political advertisement and fake news? Okay. Because normally when it comes to election kan, macam-macam keluar. So if let's say you nak bertanding ke apa ke, I'm sure you will look into this, yeah. Okay, and sustainable fashion, yes, we're talking about promoting sustainability in terms of conserving nature, environment, and I think a lot of big brands nowadays addressing sustainable fashion, recycling items. We have like recycled plastic bottles into different products. We have like sustainable garments, and usually if you tengok dekat tag tu pun dah start talking about sustainable. And some fashion brands even ask the customers to bring back the clothes that they don't want to wear anymore for exchange to get discounts and everything. Yeah. Urban symbiosis, man and nature coexisting. I think talking about smart cities, yeah, as we have discussed before, how can technology helps to maintain man and nature coexistence so that you have development, you impart technology, but at the same time you do not destroy nature. In fact, you live coexistence with the nature. So if you're a technologist, you're involved in a smart city development planning, how are you going to do that? Yeah. Okay, so designing future integrating AI in classroom, I think this is the in thing right now. People going for AI and how we can maximize the potential of AI instead of looking it as negativity, because I think AI is very promising. It gives you a lot of opportunities and advantages, but at the same time, you have to use it ethically and according to integrity and so forth. So, what would be the issues? Because we're talking about it transform personalized learning. You have different tools in terms of AI. In fact, people are doing like marketing using in video, whereby you just project the scripts, and after that they will start processing the video and give you the video that you want without you having to know how to edit it. So okay, discuss about that. Okay, so yeah, I think basically that's it for the case study. And okay, assessment, the third one. So I think this one is very crucial because it counts like 30% out of your total carry marks. Yeah. So each group, okay, so basically you can choose, all right, because you have 4 groups in this class, so you can choose either project 1 or project 2. And I hope that you can start it now, because I think towards the end you have piles of assignments waiting to be delivered, so you have to manage your time. Okay, plan your activities. Okay, so learners Oasis designing mental well-being spaces in university campus. So we're talking about for this one, we're talking about how you address issues in terms of providing mental well-being spaces. So spaces doesn't mean that it's physical only. We can also talk about technology as well. Okay, so how do you balance it between addressing space in terms of physical and addressing space in terms of a digital platform? Okay, you have to think the soft problem and also the hard problem solution. Okay, so I would like to see how you mitigate this solutions for this particular case study. So I dah bagi sampai A sampai K ni. So it's very structured, systematic outline that I've given you, and I've also given you the samples from previous semesters outcomes. So I think you have the overall view of it. So you can start now. Basically, you have to specify the scope, understanding the challenge, conduct your own survey interview, your own questionnaires and everything, whether it involves different stakeholders, okay, exploring technological solution. Okay, so you can do A, B, C, D right now, okay? And next week, we're going into source system methodology. So prior to that, you can actually already start doing ABCD. But after that, once we go into SSM, then you can actually do the SSM and the rest of it. Okay. So next week we'll cover the E, F, G, H, I. Okay. And then JK is actually your own solutions. All right. Okay. Tak susah actually, tapi how you present it, and also the solution is just a low fidelity prototype. Okay, low fidelity prototype in the sense that I want to see the user interface of your proposed solution. Let's say you say you want to come up with a website, or you want to come up with a mobile application or something. So the UI must be there. So develop a low fidelity prototype. Okay. And reporting. Okay, reporting. Okay, write your report, prepare your presentation. Yes. And project two, digital services and healthcare for the senior elderly. Okay, so this is quite similar to previous semesters, and I've given you the sample so you can look at it. Yeah, and you can start off with A, B, C, D. Okay, for this one, some of you might ask, can I go to private hospital? Can I go to public hospital? Yeah, sure. You can you can you can go to any types of hospitals. Doesn't mean that you have to go to public hospitals. I think private is much more simpler. I don't know, but last semester students went to Hospital Sungai Buloh, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, because one of the students are working there, so they take advantage on that. Okay. And yeah, you can do ABCD while waiting for the rest for me to explain. Okay, and then again, okay, solution ideation development and do the same report. All right, so is there any question for this? I think this one is very straightforward what you have to prepare, and I've
Uh,
given you sample.
No, that all okay, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's
uh,
great. This
Doktor,
this
Doktor,
group
sorry. Untuk yang B tu, conduct survey interview tu, is
mm-mm.
there any set of questions or template of questions that we have to ask? Macam,
No, it's all depends on you.
okay.
Because this exercise is basically I don't restrict use this set of questionnaire. No, it depends on, this is like a real case study exercises for you to uncover the real problem behind it. So this is depends on the group's creativity on how you go about doing it. Yeah, and then using all this template soft system methodology. So system methodology is actually to address soft problems issues. Yeah. So today we're going to learn about hard system methodology, which is different, and then you have to differentiate between what is soft approach, hard approach, soft problems, hard problems, because I think all this while you only think like we only solve hard problems because you are technologies. Yeah. So you are going to apply, okay, today's concept eventually to look into this problem. So the wide range of how you uncover the problems, this is where I'm going to evaluate by looking at your scope, understanding the challenge, how you discuss on the problems, and at the end of the day, whether the solutions actually addresses the problems that you presented. So I always say that, in any problem situation, you cannot just focus on, you cannot study the problem just from technical point of view, but sometimes there is a relation between the people, the technology, and the process it takes. So the process, sometimes how the user experience the technology, or perhaps how the user experience can relate to what kind of technology that is suitable. Yeah. uh, People, technology, people, process, technology. You remember the three P's there? Mesti dah lupa kan? Okay, alright. So yeah, project ni dia akan summarize whatever you have learned before. Alright. So if you have any question, feel free to ask me in the WhatsApp group while you are doing it. If you have any question, okay. Alright, let's start off with lecture 6. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to summarize. I've seen the answers. Some are acceptable, some are a little bit vague that I highlighted yesterday about it. Okay. I ada share screen ke? I tak nampak lah. Did I share my screen?
Tak.
Everybody?
Tak ada,
Tak
tak
ada,
ada.
Tak
doktor.
share.
Tadi scheme of work tadi I tak share. Masya Allah.
Tak,
Dah
tapi
share.
sebab kita orang dah buka so macam tu je.
Okay. You all senyap aja ada. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, topic 6. I hope that when you done your trees, okay, trees is actually people use trees under manufacturing, yeah, product innovation, manufacturing. Quite rare people use it for like services, yeah, under services and so forth, because the initial creation of trees by these Russian inventors, because they invented, so he wanted to see in terms of a product deliverables, yeah, what can he modify, enhance, and so forth. Okay, so from the previous topic, if you take a look at my slides, yeah, we talk about problem conceptualization. So these are the perspective when you talk about problem conceptualization. You need to look at the situation, the context where the problem is situated in, and yeah, TPP framework, as I said. Technology, people, process, framework. So in any kind of situation, yeah, people must come first, human. Yeah, that's why we have the human computer interaction aspects. We have user experience. I think siapa yang quote user experience is one of the demanding job right now, because talking about UX, I think every services needs to talk about UX, because we talk about customers who's going to use the product, who's going to buy your products, yeah, and also we as the people who's going to experience the technology, okay, and also receive the impact of how the technology shape our lives. So we also got to study on that, yeah, and also barrier. So if you look at the barrier, you still remember the analogy of the vehicles tu kan, yang bicycle tu. There's always barrier when it comes to getting into desirable results. Still remember the barrier? It can be political, it can be cultural, can be geographical, it can be knowledge, skills, infrastructures, and so many things, even before you want to go into the desirable results. And along the way, is either how you want to achieve the results. Either you create your own vehicle, which means, are you going to come up with the infrastructure? Are you going to modify the existing infrastructure? Or there is or perhaps the current infrastructure is not sufficient enough to bring you to the desirable results, yeah. So vehicle can also be more than just infrastructure, money, cost, human resource, um, perhaps the change of mindset, yeah, the change of mindset, the acceptance of people, let's say the trust, yeah. Those days, for example, we don't trust online banking, we don't trust shopping online, but now basically when the government put a lot of incentives, especially the banking system, issuing credit cards, debit cards, and everything, then we can actually leverage on e-commerce activities. If the government restricted many things, then people cannot go, okay, for e-commerce activity or e-businesses. And in fact, there's no such thing as e-government services. Yeah, because I think nowadays we have e-procurement and everything. So mostly some of the physical activities already go online. Yeah. Okay. So right. That is one summary. Okay, so problem conceptualization. Okay, this just sample, how Industry 4.0 revolutionized the education system, just to give you a picture from the theoretical aspects of Industry 4.0 and how it shapes the learning process nowadays. Okay, and yeah, I actually take this from APU. APU stands for apa ya? Asia Pacific University. This is how they conceptualize the learning environment, whoever study in APU. This is where their vision and mission related to Industry 4.0. So their curriculum is basically towards cultivating this industry 4.0. So boleh tengok kan macam mana dia mission dia, vision dia dan sebagainya. So industry revolution versus industry 4.0, you nampak perbezaan di sini. Okay, so I've given you sample here. So I hope by looking at this visualization is much more understandable rather than word je kan. So talking about society 5.0, what is society 5.0? You tengok evolution ya, evolution of society 5.0 is about creative society. So talking about creative society, you tengok dalam social media sekarang a lot of creative content, and amazingly ya, this creative content is being done by rakyat marhain. You nampak kan rakyat marhain ni makin lama makin maju, and I think a lot of brands if they want to pick up like reviewer of the product kan, dia akan pergi kepada orang-orang biasa ni. Yeah, they don't take artists, celebrities and everything, because we know we don't really trust the celebrities. Kalau you nak apa contohnya, you nak jual produk kecantikan, dah dia memang cantik pun ya. Tapi rakyat marhain ni, it gives a different vibes because you feel that they are close to you, they are at the same level with you. And I think a lot of content creator also comes from orang biasa-biasa je. Yeah, that's why the term influencer lah, Insta famous lah, and people are getting creative because this is what Society 5.0 is trying to shape these millenniums, yeah. A society where you can actually leverage on the technology. So what kind of technology you have right now? Social media lah, social media ada banyak kan, YouTubes and all this, yeah. So people tend to be creative and putting a lot of efforts and using this platform to buy to create content yang apa orang kata, yang provide you some incomes and everything, yeah. Okay, so society 4.0 talking about information society because at that point of time internet is at its highest peak. Okay, kita guna internet for a lot of information activities, but now when we already established and with all this social media thing, okay, how people utilize it to the max. Okay, so Twitter pun dah tukar, di rebrand as X, yeah. So Twitter, Tumblr, all these are microblogging platform. So dulu kita blog dekat Nafneng tu ya, if you still remember, Nafneng pun dah tak wujud dah kan. Orang dah tak jadi blogger yang tulis dekat website tu, dah tak ada dah. No. People sekarang ni nak interactive. So people use YouTube to vlog. People use Instagram, TikTok and everything. Yeah. Okay, so that part. So problem situation categories, I think is very clear cut here. They are complex, complicated, chaotic, simple, and how do you react to it? Yeah. So if let's say you see probe, sense, respond. Okay, I think I've given this one is a very clear cut how you respond to complex problem, complicated, novel practice. Yeah. Best practices. I think in the industry you will go into best practices because you usually do the same kind of activities. Okay. Chaotic is like contohnya macam pandemic ya. Pandemic is like a chaotic situation. So you act, sense and respond. Sebab tu bila sense tu ya diguna My Sejahtera because dia nak tahu how sporadic it is in terms of the spreadness of the COVID-19. Sebab dia tak tahu sebab COVID masa tu is a new thing for us, and then everybody like kelang kabut, researchers also looking into virus and all these kind of complex things. So dia act, okay, dia sense. Act dia buat apa? Dia curb, dia sense. Nak sense tu you need to have technology, okay, to sense, to make data analytics and so forth. So keluarlah My Sejahtera, and then based on the My Sejahtera tu you respond, you scan, apa lagi, you ada fever apa semua tu, you nampak tak? how it is applied in reality. Yeah. So I think this figure tells you a lot on that. Okay. All right. So problem situation. Okay. This one. Okay. Wicked problems. I mentioned about wicked problems. Wicked problems ni problems yang terlalu complex. Yeah. It's a huge thing. For example, like political problems right now, like Palestine, Israel, because it's not just about two countries conflict. Yeah, there's so many things. Yeah, historical, religion, uh, political interest. It's not going to die off like in 1 or 2 days, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years. It has been going for 75 years. And talking about problems in terms of poverty, hunger, refugees. This is wicked problems because it cannot be solved just like ABC. Yeah. Um, Okay. Yeah. Contohnya dah bagi kat sini banyak. Okay. So complex problem solving ni contoh. Okay. Situation. Okay. I think this one should be okay for you to understand. Okay. So the key of problem solving situation, you have problem solver. So even as a problem solver, you need to have the traits. You need to have the characteristic. If let's say you are the CEO, you have this project, you nak letak siapa untuk uruskan projek ni. So you must know the person's experiences, personality, the capabilities and also weaknesses as well. So I think I've read somewhere, government lost millions of ringgit tax money just to spend on projects that cannot be leveraged potentially. So apa yang menyebabkan projek tu tergendala, projek tu lambat dan sebagainya. You have to look into who actually managed the project, who is the PIC, yeah, whether the person is efficient or not. Kroni-kroni ke, kan? So yeah, I think the problem solver also one of the factors whether the project is successful or not, to determine the project is successful or not. So if you are the CEO, CIO, or the person who wants to delegate tasks, sometimes you have to really elect somebody who is good, okay, in managing the project or problem situation. So the task. So yeah, you have to determine what are the tasks. This is also part of being creative. Yeah. Uh, Sometimes you first of all, as a problem solver, you have to look into the problem situation. You have to see whether that problem is in which level, severe, um, severe or simple problem or complex problem. So sometimes you have to prioritize the problem because you have too many problems. You have to prioritize. So that's why you have to have someone who is smart enough to analyze the problem situation and whereby come up with the task. Ini samalah macam you nak buat project nanti ya. Okay. Samalah you nak tengok task apa yang you nak based on the problem situation soalan tu you nak tengok okay task apa you nak buat. What kind of interview? What kind of survey? What inside the survey? What kind of questions that you want to ask? What are the goals of your outcome? Okay, environment, yes, of course, you have to look into the environment. You tak boleh tengok environment tu as in like, so big. Sometimes you have to contextualize. Let's say you're interviewing like people in hospital pantai. Yeah, and you know that siapa yang pergi hospital pantai tu golongan-golongan yang macam mana? Orang yang beli insurance, orang yang like M40 and above. Yeah, kalau public hospitals lain pula dia punya experiences. So experience tak sama. Okay, so careful when you tend to generalize the solution, yeah, because contextually is not the same. Okay, so that's why I ada letak scope di situ. Okay, careful on that. All right. So organizational problem situation. Okay, I think this one should be all right. Okay. Ini just for your information, nothing much. Okay, theoretic complex problem solving. Okay, academic way. I think I dah I can't remember which lecture, but I've already showed you how my PhD my PhD students doing it. Academic way, they akan come up with theoretical framework, conceptual modeling, and so forth. So if let's say you're doing your final year project thesis, yeah, later on this is what you're going to do, or perhaps if you want to go into technical things pun boleh jugalah. Okay, so academic way always review existing models, always compare, and then tengok kepada limitations and so forth. So this is from academic way of problem solving. Okay, so kalau organisation of course different lah. Okay, academic dia hypothesize lah, dia buat testing lah, dia buat comparison lah. Okay, matrices and so forth, best practices. Okay, so we have theoretical building and so forth. This one you dah faham dah kan. What is this? Okay, this one is more to what is this? I pun dah tak ingat dah. Okay, so basically this is looking from a point of view of the user itself, okay? How they actually, this one related to the memory lah, okay? Memory senses, okay? You kena tahu manusia ni dia ada limitations, so how do you address that limitation? Have you heard about design for forgiveness? You have done the exercises, okay? Very good. Kalau short-term memory, long-term memory, what kind of mistakes people do, what kind of carelessness that people do, that when you design the system, you forgive that and you provide the user alternatives to overcome their mistake. Kalau satu-satu sistem tu, let's say internet banking yang sangat sensitif, ya, tiba-tiba orang tu lupa. Okay, lupa nak log out. And dia idle for like 1 hour. What if there will be someone who actually peep on your computer? Habislah orang tahulah you punya account number and so forth. So as a designer, you must make sure that more than 10-second idle automatically log out. As simple as that. Yeah. Okay. So ni contohnya how you study people's human. Yeah. Before you can study the process and then create the technology TPP framework. Okay. Sama juga macam ni lah. Okay, this one is system view. Kembali balik kepada lecture 1. Okay, how you view the overall system environment. So as a technologist, don't just think about technology sahaja, technicalities. Look into the environment, the holistic view of the system, the behavior, the image and properties, the feed forward dan sebagainya. Because as you go up the ladder of any organizations, yeah, bila you dah buat operational, of course you akan climb up the ladder. Tak kira lah you task apa, designer ke, programmer ke, whatsoever kan, bila dah sampai satu tahap yang maksimum, your view, dia tak boleh lari daripada view of the behavior of the environment. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're going to look at how human interact with the system, the user experience, the overall business model. Bukan setakat teknologi yang operational tu aja. Yeah, you akan tengok the logical view, the process view, the physical view, the development view as the people who sits on top. Yeah. Okay, all right. Problem solving technique. Okay, so this is just something for you extra knowledge lah ya, di bonus 6 hats. Okay. Kalau you pegang blue hat, you think about in terms of process, creativity, benefits, facts, feelings, cautious. Okay. And then people use this problem solving techniques, perhaps using visual thinking framework. Some people love to do PowerPoint. Some people love to do all this kind of visualization. That's why you have the data analytics, yeah, because people need that information from raw data. What kind of information that you can get? So sekarang ni everything nak data analytics kan? Even IG pun dah ada data analytics for you to look siapa you punya follower, siapa follower you ni banyak male ke female, and then dia punya range pekerjaan dia, country dia, semualah dah ada tu kan. It gives an information, it gives an indicator to you siapa yang follow you sebenarnya ni. Contohnya, okay. Kalau you artis, berbaloi lah you tahu benda tu kan. Okay. So decision making tools, this contoh ya, sebenarnya dalam dunia ni banyaklah decision making tools. I'm sure you have came across fishbone diagrams, SWOT analysis, Boston box, apa lagi, you belajar trace, apa lagi ya, Scamper, Cardim for creativity, apa lagi yang I ajar students, banyak lah ya. I'm sure you somehow rather you have your own setengah organisation, they have their own decision making tools, and you already learn about system thinking tools, system archetypes, reinforcing, balancing, and all that, Okay, trees ni, okay, ni I tak payah nak explain sebab ini very clear cut on the trees case study yang kita dah buat tu. Okay, so trees ni actually ada banyak level. So if you, some of you are interested in getting certified and become a trainer, you can go for it I tak berapa minat sebab dia very complicated sikit. Bila you go higher level kan, dia macam too complicated for me. Kalau orang yang suka kepada template, highly technical, you can go for it. Alright, so let me see yang I nak comment semalam tu. Ni Izwan punya ya. Okay. Ni Okay, alright. So, kan dia ada berapa? 40 plus principles. Doesn't mean that you have to use all those principles. You hanya choose where appropriate that you think it can guide you to improve, okay, on the current solutions, on the current problem. Okay, so nesting, You said placing one object inside other object. This helps to reduce overcrowding and managing of multiple objects separated everywhere. So kalau boleh, when the solution tu janganlah use vague words. Apa objek tu apa? So you kena ni lah, kalau dalam test you buat macam ni memang I tak bagi markah kosong. Because relate back to the situation tu. Okay, unless necessary, do not perform any surgery. This helps reducing, this is bahaya. What do you mean by unless necessary, do not perform any surgery? Allocated time, patient, because how you want to reduce queue time and all that is quite vague also for this solution. Merging, consolidation of patients into a single particular area. This help doctors. Are you saying that categorizing by severity? Use the word severity. Cari juga sebab you dah belajar kan about how you categorize the problem situation. Ada simple problems, ada severe problems, ada complex problems dan sebagainya. So why not you, sebab hospitals ni you have to categorize kan. Kalau you tengok public hospital, dia akan ada yang kod merah, ada yang kod hijau, kuning. Betul tak? Ada.
Saya tak sure lama tak pergi. Tapi rasanya dia buat triage untuk categorizekan kes tu.
Betul. So I tak ingatlah hospital mana yang pergi hospital daerah kot. Dia akan categorize based on severity. Dia guna triage tu pun okey jugalah. Alright. Okay. Continuity of useful action. Run the operation of the hospital continuous to cope with patient overflow until the situation subside. This one is also very vague. Kalau you bagi kepada top management, you kata run the, dia pun tak boleh nak catch up apa yang you maksudkan. Contohnya, so you have to be specific. Blessing in disguise, take the harmful effect shown by a disease and display it. What do you mean by this? Ayat tu kena betul. If you want to present solutions, let's say to bosses kan, to hospital directors, macam mana ni take the harmful effect shown by a disease. Apa benda tu? Are you saying that you want to create awareness? How? Tricky sikit kat sini jawapan ni, blessing in disguise. Okay. Measure results, all right. Separate the patient area by the disease. I think is by the disease or by severity. What do you think? Disease ni penyakit. Penyakit ke atau sakit? Ah, kan? The choice of words tu, yeah. I think what you want to say is, you have to delegate, the patients based on severity level. Kita tak kata disease lah, sebab yang datang tu pelbagai. Ada yang accident, ada yang patah tangan, ada yang sakit jantung apa. You cannot say the word disease. Yeah, I think by severity of sickness, that is much better. Yeah. Patient covering with insurance differently as their medical history already there. Ya ke? Ya? Are you sure? Ya, kalau dia pergi public hospital macam mana tu? Public hospital ada insurance ke? Tak ada kan? Macam mana? Vague juga dia punya result kat sini ya. Collect the feedback from the patient and enhance the issues was highlighted. What is this? I tak faham ayat dia. Follow up patient, have a specific day or date to avoid congestion. Of course, you make a appointment. Tapi biasalah bila make appointment, doctors tu pun sendiri, dia ada waktu-waktu dia kena buat rounds, ya. And then dia kena attend, contohlah, my experience in HUKM, okay. I pergi HUKM specialist, ya. So tingkat 7 tu. So I dah dapat appointment. I've already gotten my appointment. Okay. But the nurse will tell me, okay, within the range of time this appointment, there will be other people also being fixed. So doktor tu dia akan allocate, okay, sehari dia akan jumpa like 6 patients, between 2 to 4. So nurse tu akan kata datanglah between 2 to 4 tu. Tapi kadang-kadang you datang pukul 2, you jumpa doktor pukul berapa? Pukul 3, 3:30. Sebab apa? Bukan sebab dia saja lambat, ya. Because the same doctor yang bekerja di specialist, tingkat specialist tu, ya, juga bekerja di tingkat yang untuk yang bawah-bawah tu. Doktor yang sama. Cumanya yang di tingkat bawah tu, of course, dia akan attend the severity, the complicated case lah, ya. Dia takkan bagi MO dia akan bagi pada specialist. So lamalah dia attend kat situ. Kadang dia kena monitor apa pakar-pakar yang lain ke dan sebagainya. So bila dia nak naik atas tu dah lambat. Ya. So itu yang ada orang marah. Dia buat appointment pukul 2 tapi kenapa pukul 3:30 baru masuk. Sama je I pergi Avicena yang private tu pun sama je. Ya. So of course kalau you datang awal, you lah the first one yang dipanggil. Tapi pukul berapa you masuk tu tak tahu. Okay. Bukan you seorang je sakit, ramai sakit. Doktornya ada seketul aja. Kalau yang pakar tu memanglah you kena sabarlah sort baro. Okay. Alright. I'm sure you experienced that, okay? But yeah, overall not bad. You understand what is trace, yeah? Okay, thank you for doing the exercises. So in the test, definitely trace will come up, but probably in a different case study and also different curated type of question. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's move on. Do you need a break, everybody, or we can move on to lecture 7 if you want to finish faster? Do you need a break?
No need kot.
Kalau continue pun okey doktor.
Okay, baru
Just proceed.
8:49 kan. Okay. So yeah, lecture 6, what you need to know is about trace, okay, and then apa tu society 5.0, industry 4.0, all that. Okay. Tapi kalau boleh kan, you kena apa orang kata relate lah daripada topik 1 sampai lah topik 6 to ada relationship dia, because when you do the project there's always reflection back on the previous topic. Okay. Alright, so for topic 7, this is about hard problem. So today we're going to differentiate between soft problem and hard problem. So I'm not sure if previously, before you come to this program, you have heard about hard and versus soft. hard economy versus soft economy. As I say, I always take example of Korean industry, Korean punya economy, because during 1960s, South Korea ni orang tak kenal, ya, tak kenal langsung South Korea ni, tak famous sebab when we talk about industry, the system engineering, kita kata system engineering in terms of industri punya level, sebenarnya Japan. Ya, Japan comes first. Sebab tu Dr. Mahathir pandang ke East Asian, apa dipanggil, East Asian policy. Dia punya masa zaman ni dulu tahun 80-an tu, yang dia ramai dia hantar student ke Jepun. Sebab apa dia pergi Jepun? Kan? Dia tak pergi South Korea, dia pergi Jepun. Sebab Jepun tu after kena bom apa semua tu kan, dia nekat lah, dia kata I want to be well known, not because of the World War, but I want to be well known because of economic wealth. So masa tu masih lagi industry revolution yang kedua, ketiga, macam tu. Ketiga, I think ketiga industry revolution, where banyak kilang, banyak automation and everything. So Jepun is the main player. Yeah? Masa tu China close economy lagi. Kan? So tapi GDP South Korea masa tu pun lagi rendah daripada Malaysia. Daripada dia selevel dengan Ghana masa tu kalau you baca history dia. Tapi masa tu kita punya Malaysia ni, culture kita banyak pergi pandang ke Jepun. So apa sikit Jepun, drama pun Jepun, semua Jepun. Drama alih bahasa alih suara. Yang kalau mak-mak you mesti pernah tengok cerita Oshin kan, macam tu. Cerita Jepun, cerita kartun, semua alih bahasa. Tak ada istilah you have to learn Japanese to to listen to it. Tapi I think in the 1990s masa tu I still in sekolah, I think sekolah menengah. The first Korean drama yang hit orang Malaysia adalah Winter Sonata. I tak tahu umur you berapa masa tu.
Setuju.
Kan? Winter Sonata tu I still remember TV3 pukul 7 malam waktu maghrib I always get scolded by my father. Tapi sebab my mother pun tag along, jadi my father pun tak boleh nak marah pukul 7 dan pukul 8 tu melekat lah tengok cerita tu. And the first time there is no alih bahasa, alih suara. We listen to the raw script of Korean language. And masa tu dia sebenarnya dia bukan jual drama tu sahaja, dia jual apa yang dalam drama tu, creative process Dia dah nak start leveraging exporting soft economy. So they experiment with Winter Sonata. So Winter Sonata tu drama yang paling hit masa tu di Asian countries dan worldwide Sebab apa? Bukan sebab pelakon dia tak siapa kenal pun. Tak adalah handsome mana waktu tu tapi dia punya storyline tu dengan saljinya, dengan OST yang syahdunya apanya kan. Everybody wants to go to apa nama tempat tu I dah lupa. Bukan Jeju Island. Sampai sekarang orang pergi Korea, dia mesti request kalau musim sejuk, kalau dia pergi musim sejuk dia mesti request nak pergi tempat Winter Sonata tu sebab nak ambil gambar. Sebab dalam tu dia sell tourism. Dia sell Korean culture. Siapa yang tak pernah makan kimchi kat sini? Everyone pernah taste kimchi kan? Everyone pernah taste ramyeon kan? Everybody buy Korean products. So how the Korean strategy itu, dia invest banyak pada tourism. Kalau you baca banyak artikel macam mana dia boost up dia punya soft economy compared to the hard economy tu, is brilliant. Even Hollywood pun tak pernah think of that. So sekarang ni I think for Asia, sebab Korea tu dia dekat dengan Asia kita and similar culture, respect the elderly, family oriented, family institution kita lebih dekat kepada Korea rather than Hollywood. Sebab itu kita banyak tengok drama Korea because dia dekat pada kita. And culture dia in terms of tourism, makanan, produk-produk kita lebih inclined to Korea. Even Korea pun datang Malaysia. Even you have direct flight daripada Incheon tu ke KK kan. Orang KK pun dah pandai cakap Korea. Tak payahlah nak pergi attend classes ke apa ke, dia belajar. And I heard that even Sabah punya tourism, dia bagi classes ya kepada turis-turis guide ni, because you have pelancong yang suka datang ke Sabah. In fact, because of that, orang Malaysia ni dah start belajar Korea. I see YouTubers kan, budak muda-muda ya, self-taught bahasa Korea sampai dia boleh cakap. I think sekolah-sekolah asrama, I think one of sekolah asrama in Negeri Sembilan ya, because I follow the teacher. Teacher tu memang mengajar Korean language. Daripada UIA, belajar Islamic, terus jadi certified Korean language teacher. And in fact, she also influencer that promote Korean tourism. I dah lupa dah nama dia. But you can follow her. So inspiring because as early as tingkatan 1 dah didedahkan dengan bahasa Korea. So yeah. So why people look at Korean? Okay. So the soft economy tu, K-pop, ramai orang tak suka K-pop semua tu, tapi itulah ya, dia punya sistem engineering tu, macam mana dia tengok the system properties and the technology that they develop, the strategies, the business model tu berjaya lah ya. So dia dah tahap menang Grammy, dah tahap menang Oscar dan sebagainya. So Malaysia jauh lagi lah ya, sebab government dia memang spend billion-billion untuk promote dia punya soft economy. Artis-artis dia tu di-train, educated, professionals in delivering their jobs. Dia bukan berlakon nak glamour, nak suka-suka tak. Okay, tu contoh ya. Alright, so hard versus soft science. So dia foundation hard technology ke, hard approach ke, soft system ke, whatsoever ke, dia foundation dia adalah daripada knowledge of science. Yeah. So if you look at knowledge of science, okay, kalau kita kata hard science tu adalah science yang related to nature. So physics, biology, chemistry, yeah, itu adalah nature. Kita tengok orang geology study pasal batu, nature. Alright? But not to forget the soft science related to human. Kita ni pun, kejadian kita ni pun part of scientifically experimentation. Theory of Darwin's evolution. Walaupun tak betul, tapi Mak Saleh consider it as a theory evolution because dia study zaman Neolitik, Paleolitik, Mesolitik tu, dia study. Okay, dia gambarkan manusia ni sama je macam beruk sebab kita punya kelakuan masa tu. Yalah, sebab apa yang kita tengok hari-hari tu, itulah yang kita imitate. So masa tu mana ada pembangunan lagi, dia tengok apa? Dia tengok binatang je lah. Kan? Tapi lama-lama manusia ni dia akan jadi cerdik, makin cerdik. So itulah teori evolution dia. Tapi kita tak setuju lah dia kata manusia ni daripada apes. Okay? Just because apes tu dia punya otak tu level of intelligence dia almost similar to human being. Yeah? Okay. So soft sciences looking into people. So going back to the as I said South Korea ni, dia leverage on the people's talent. People's talent. So talent yang macam mana? On the creative section, on the entertainment industry. So kita boleh juga tengok, okay, soft sciences ni from people in terms of user experience. Yeah, social sciences, psychology. Let's say you nak buat system, you kena study user behavior. Macam you kata design for forgiveness tu. You kena tahu user punya limitation, challenges, yeah, all that. Okay, so culture, for example. Kita kata Korean culture and all that. Apa Korean culture? Kimchi. Apa Korean culture? Products, cosmetics. Apa Korean culture? Respect the elderly. Ada panggilan-panggilan. Hyong lah, Nona lah, Ajushi lah, apalah. Dia sama juga dengan kita. Kita tak panggil mak bapak kita dengan nama Western, tak. Kita hormat. Abang Long, Kak Ngah semua. So sama tak dia punya hierarki itu? Sama kan?
Sama.
Sebab tu be inclined towards that. I bukan tengok drama Korea semata-mata tengok drama. Okay, because as a lecturer, I always try to relate what I watch and then try to see that beyond just drama. Okay. So hard versus soft problem again. So hard problems, okay, they define kat sini ya. The what and how usually objectify. Okay. So soft problems contain, for example, like social, political, culture. Sebab tu kadang-kadang ya, okay lah, I want to build the best technology in this world. Tapi to make sure that your technology is being fully utilized to the maximum, you kena study apa? You kena study people. Orang yang nak guna teknologi itu, adakah dia bersedia? Adakah you impart knowledge to use the system? Tak, kalau tak, macam mana you nak leverage on the technology? So, it comes together, the hard approach and also the soft approach. Okay, you kata, okay, macam mana nak curb COVID-19 ni? People talk about COVID-19, okay? What is the hard approach? COVID-19. What is the hard approach? What is the hard problem? What is the soft approach?
Hard problem kalau nak ikut cara teknikal main sejahtera lah. The soft problem tu is how to bawa orang together, how to tujuk vaksin, how to bawa orang together lah untuk kasih diorang faham how important is the vaccine.
Very good. Very good. So, bila you duduk dekat atas tu, kita senang nak komen, menteri ni tak bagus lah, menteri ni macam ni. Kalau you jadi menteri, macam ni lah you kena fikir. Ya? Hard problem, soft problem. You ada fikir teknologi apa semua. But at the same time, you have to educate to people, tolonglah ambil vaksin, tolonglah dengan cakap doktor, tolonglah quarantine, tolonglah ada disiplin, tolonglah ada awareness, semua tu. And it is not easy. Ya. And ada pula membangkang. Okey, ada pula yang anti vaksin, ada pula yang orang kata pandai-pandai buat speculation. So how do you curb this? This is also soft approach because many things flying at the social media there. Illuminati lah, apalah, Rothschild lah, apalah, macam-macam. Yang menakut-nakutkan. So that's why case study yang yang workshop tu ya pasal fake news, political advertisement, transparency on political advertisement. Nowadays we start questioning on the credibility of information because with dark fake all these things with technology people can actually manipulate the truth. Sebab tu bila zaman akhir zaman ni, the truth is being hidden. Kan, salah satu tanda akhir zaman adalah kebenaran ditutup. Yang ada semua fitnah-fitnah dunia. Ya, itu soft problem. Okay, alright. Okay, so it's also wicked problem. So soft problem contohnya how to improve national healthcare. Policies, strategies, awareness. Itu under soft problems. Okay, so usually hard perspective is to actually support the soft problems. Okay, macam-macam ni yang kita boleh cerita pasal soft problem and hard problems. Okay, so hard approach versus soft approach, kartun ni dia kata, okay, IC systems I can engineer hard. Itu from a functionalist point of view. If you are functionalist, if you are technical people, you are technologists, you see a problem, fikir pasal teknologi. You talk about smart city, fikir, kita nak install 5G, kita nak install the best technology, banyak highway semua tu. But do you think about the impact to nature ecosystem, to think about coexistence, you tebang-tebang pokok-pokok semua, lama-lama you sendiri pun tak cukup oksigen. So smart city, sepatutnya kita punya smart city, when we address smart city, you have to look into the hard approach and also the soft approach. So I see complexity and confusion, but I can explore it as a learning system. You see, on the soft part tu, dia lebih kepada contohnya like awareness, perceptions, user experience and all that. Hard tu memang kepada technicality, infrastructure and so forth. So dia different. Kalau heart problems ni, you tengok sebiji dia objectify. Tapi kalau as a system, you always see a system as a chaotic situation. This is not something definite, it's unstructured when we deal about society, community, environment, animals, nature and so forth, political culture, ya. So lebih kepada the process of inquiry of a system. So tak semua, sebab tu tak semua orang technologists end up being a programmer. Ada yang jadi designer, ada yang pergi marketing, sales, ya. Tak semestinya you ada technical degree, you pergi kepada technicalities, ya, tak semestinya. Alright. Okay, so Chandler ni sangatlah famous, okay, because he differentiate, okay, hard versus soft approaches. Later, Chandler also come up with SSM, yeah. So it says here, okay, ni contoh ya, contoh example how you can differentiate hard and soft problems. So problem situation usually straightforward. So hard problem ni kalau contohnya you buat programming languages, you buat computer system, you buat product, semua ni straightforward ya. Kalau soft masih problematic because it relates to human. Kalau contohnya kalau kita sakit kan, how we mitigate our sickness. Usually doktor buat apa? Dia akan cuba yang hard way and the soft way. Soft tu mungkinlah dia kata okay, solat, rohani, spiritual, okay, you do meditation. You tengok tak sekarang ni hospital kan, dia dah ada alternative punya medicine. Ada tak? Dia dah ada start Chinese alternative medicine you can choose. Do you notice that? And it's being endorsed by KKM. You notice that? Ada acupuncture. No. Ada?
Tak perasan.
Tak perasan. Baguslah sebab you tak pernah sakit. Okay. Yeah. Don't be surprised because government hospitals also providing alternative to the patients, yeah. Rather than orang kata the standard way of treating patients, sometimes they allow you to go into alternative, but bukan sebarangan alternative. Chinese medicine is recognized as alternative medical treatment as compared to yang pakai ubat-ubat semua tu. In fact, nowadays people treat cancer ya dengan apa dipanggil teknologi tu lebih holistic, lebih environmental friendly. Dia kata environmental friendly. So maksud dia tak guna harsh chemicals ya. Dia purify balik you punya body, dia bagi oxygen treatment dan semua tu, and it's mahal lah. Kalau you tak beli insurance memang you tak akan mampu ya. Okay, so yeah, if you pergi pantai hospital, I think pantai KL, Putrajaya, dia dah ada department on alternative, yeah. So you bolehlah acupuncture semua tu. Tapi homeopathy, I'm not sure. Homeopathy ni ada banyak, I think ada banyak dispute ya, conflict because how to say ada doktor yang go for homeopathy of course, tapi still doubtful. Tapi kalau Chinese herbal treatment ni dia memang dari turun temurun dulu ya, sebab tu KKM recognize. Sebab memang kalau acupuncture tu kan dia study badan apa semua kan, and I've tried that and the diagnosis tu is almost similar to the doctor diagnose. Tapi cumanya kalau you pergi acupuncture ke whatever Chinese tu, you kena bawa you punya doktor punya blood test results and then consult with them. Yeah. So purpose hard approaches ni problem solving. Soft ni lebih kepada problem structuring, reorganize, structure. Ya, macam mana you nak create awareness so that people get vaccines? Macam mana you nak create awareness so that people consistently use MySejahtera scan? Sebab apa kerajaan nak tahu apa the spreadness of the COVID, dekat mana yang tinggi, dekat mana yang rendah dan sebagainya. Organization. So of course this one the standard procedures, okay? Contohnya kalau you buat programming language, you ada pseudocodes and everything, ya. Soft biasanya negotiation. Negotiation tu maknanya it's a learning process. So macam mana you nak create awareness? Bila you create awareness, doesn't mean that automatic people aware. Macam mana you nak create the process tu? Macam mana you nak create the culture of recycling? Bila implementation wise, monitoring wise, very poor. Recycling tu perkataan yang bombastic je dekat Malaysia ni. Tapi in terms of activities, implementation, zero. You agree with me? You letak bin tu ada kala-kala, orang campak je apa-apa je. Dia tak fikir itu kertas ke, itu kaca ke apa. Sebab we don't really emphasize on it. It's just a premium word that people say, oh, we need to recycle. Tapi sebenarnya orang tak buat pun. Kalau you pergi Jepun, you salah aja masuk dah ada kamera kat situ. Kena saman. Ya? Orang Jepun dia nak buang sampah, dia simpan dulu dalam poket. Sebab nak cari tuang sampah susah. Sebab kesusahan itulah dia tak nak buang-buang sampah, dia tak nak mencari sampah. Maksud dia kalau boleh dia nak minimize plastik ke apa ke. Sebab dia nak cari tuang sampah tu susah. Kalau you pergi, kalau you tengok drama Korea kan, I tengok cara dia buang sampah tu pun ataupun blogger dia kan, dia kena fikir, dia ada area ya sampah. I feel astonished sebab dekat dia punya residential tu ya, memang ada orang yang akan monitor pembuangan sampah tu. Maknanya the residents must buang sampah dengan cara yang betul. Lepas tu ada kamera and everything. Dekat Malaysia ni siapa monitor? Tak ada siapa. Because you apa jenis sampah pun you buang je. Okay. Not negara maju tak macam tu. Okay. Organisation. Organisation. Okay. Given maksud dia objective is given and everything. Okay, itu dah. Methodology, okay, logical mathematical model, yes, hard problem when you talk about computing, computer science ni, ataupun you come up with a system ni, scientifically you follow the computer science paradigm lah. So logic, you buat system, you kena fikir logic kan. Kalau solve problems ni, mostly conceptual model. So kalau kebanyakan akademik kalau you buat research in academic, you will address the situation based on theory, concept, models. That will be the methodology because you are looking into perceptions, perhaps experiences, perhaps post implementation, impact, efficiency, semua tu. Results, hard problem usually product recommendation sebab you buat product. Kalau you buat product, kalau you come up with the services, you tengok kepada post evaluation of your services. Kalau soft, kalau you nak tahu pasal learning behavior semua tu, of course at the end of the day learning process dia lah. Okay, let's say you nak tengok impact of AI kepada students learning. So you kena buat a little bit of statistical analysis, you kena tengok progress of the students and everything. Okay, so itulah contoh dia. So ada contoh lain juga. Okay, hard system approach. Okay, ini a different way of interpreting it. So objective system, hard, well-defined, soft is structured. Ialah kalau you kata problem of hunger contohnya ya. Structured lah kan. Di mana ada well-defined objective that you can achieve like results tu senang. Kalau semua orang boleh ikut kata okay ada perang-perang Palestin ni UN kata okay ceasefire, everybody ceasefire. Tak ada bilanya. Itu soft system approach ya. You kena buat negotiation dah letak beribu-ribu gambar dah putus kepala semua pun tak ada ceasefire juga. Macam mana? That is soft system approach ya. Sampai ke sudah tak ceasefire. Okay. Alright, assumption of observed system. Okay, systematic world maknanya ada systematic procedures tapi soft system ni lebih kepada metaphor, symbolic actions ya, systemic mind. Metaphor, symbolic action, you boleh tengok konflik Palestin tu. Apa dia punya metaphor and systematic mind tu? Social media. Ya, sebab tu people kata social media IG tu kan Israel punya apa semua. No, you gunalah balik untuk perang systematic mind ni gambar ya, visualizations. Visualizations also influence people, will give perceptions. Negative, positive will induce emotions. Geram, apa sedih, anger. Ya, nampak ya everybody? Try to relate. Ada bagi banyak contoh ni. Source system approach. Social media is also can be used as a source system approach. Ya, observe system. So kita observe the conflict through this metaphoric. Ya, tapi tak ceasefire juga. Problem solving style, okay, which means at the end of the day you achieve the goal, okay, kalau hard system ni sebab you boleh senang measure performance testing, usability testing, regression, you buat sistem tu kan. Tapi soft system ni in terms of participation, berapa orang undi nak ceasefire? Ramai juga yang tak undi. Debate, reform, ni memanglah kita nampak yang konflik sekarang ni ya, soft system approach ni tidak berjaya, okay. Process goal, optimization, satisfaction, itu saya kata performance testing semua tu. Okay, process goal untuk source system ni lebih kepada learning, satisfy sebab tu ada UX ya. Because they want to see the customers' feedback, reviews, recommendations. So kalau you pergi macam Traveloka ke, you pergi participate in what kind of services, sekarang ni banyak review kan. Dia ada column review, ada column feedback. In fact, your apps pun bila you download, you boleh tengok review user, dia akan complain. That is part of system approach where on how you want to upgrade you punya product or services. Yeah. Okay. So process goal, dah. Acting focus, goal oriented. So hard system ni of course lah dia objectify kan. You nak buat sistem apa? Okay, you nak buat macam mana? Alright, you dah lay down the requirements ya. Kalau manufacturing pun yes, optimization. You dah ada apa scheduling, okay, process of scheduling, time allocation semua tu. Alright, kalau ni apa source system process oriented. So dia akan melalui satu proses yang learning. Contohnya ya, okay, contoh you nampak ya, the evolution of industry 4.0, the evolution of society 5.0 daripada information society ke creative society. That is process. Lepas ni tak tahulah society 6.0 ke arah mana pula. Sekarang ni emergence technology AI. Everything AI. Everything nak automated. Sampaikan orang kata, sampai people claim that system is getting intelligence, but human is not getting intelligence anymore because you rely much on AI. To what extent we need to rely on AI? Especially students ni kan tiba-tiba dia berada di situation where teknologi terlalu maju. Ya, macam I ni zaman dinosaur, I belajar the process. Process of critical thinking, process of adaptation, process of change, process of communicating. Tak ada internet, carilah hobi sendiri, interact with nature, interact with people. Tapi anak-anak you besok lahir je YouTube, lahir je Upin Ipin, lahir je Netflix and everything. Macam mana? Kecil-kecil lagi mak dah OOTD, anak tu baru berapa jam keluar dah OOTD dah. Baru nak masuk sebulan dah letak dekat muka dia screen visualizations ya, flashcards and everything punya screen dan sebagainya. I think sebab itulah ya, nowadays it's common to see kids with autism, ADHD, speech delay. Because currently I'm attached with National Autism Center as a researcher. So it's alarming increasing. So kita pun tak boleh nak kata lah what is the factor. It can be our lifestyle, it can be our food consumptions, it can be stressful, it can be many things. Tapi zaman dulu jarang dengar pasal autism ni jarang dengar. Tapi sekarang ni dah banyak cases and I think it's a norm, and I think government have done a lot of intervention, and kita ada kita ada National Autism Center, kita ada NASOM, all these centers actually, kita in fact sekolah tadika pun ya, dia ada pre-screening for autism. And I akan terlibat dalam training untuk autism screening di tadika-tadika Selangor ni. So kind of this is soft approach ya, sebab kita kena ada early intervention. Some parents are in denial because they don't want to admit that their children have autism. Autism ni pun dia ada banyak level ya. Ada yang kalau early intervention, your child can actually be normal. Ada yang severity level whereby you need to take care of them, to until lah, until the rest of their life. Okay, so applying methods, positive empirical. Okay, empirical maknanya you buat eksperimen, you buat testing and all that. Okay, soft system banyak kepada interpretive, exploratory. This is my expertise ya. Kebanyakan my PhD students buat exploratory study, especially in terms of culture, community, society ya. Philosophy thoughts, do the right thing. So best practices, dia akan ikut pada best practices, dia akan ikut standards, guidelines, procedures ya. Tapi kalau system approach ni holistic view. Dia tengok holistic view, okay. Also do the right thing tapi lebih kepada holistic view, okay. Alright, so contoh lagi, okay. This is another another slide to give you understanding what is hard versus soft technology pula. Okay, so soft technology, okay, is incomplete, okay, because it needs people, it's flexible, and it is hard to orang kata execute and hard to develop, okay. Hard technology is easy because you dah ada specific goals, ada specific requirements and everything. Usually you boleh complete. Kalau you kata you nak buat infrastructure system, usually it's a completed output lah kan. Tapi kalau soft technology ni susah. Ya, macam mana you nak create society yang cakna recycling? Macam mana? What kind of technology? Okay. You nak buat surveillance ke? Macam mana? You nak educate people, that education to become a culture macam orang Jepun. Macam mana? It will take years. Yeah? And strategi tu, macam mana dia nak buat? Macam mana dia nak guna teknologi? Okay? Alright. So, it's not easy. So, hard technology always embedded into a device. Tapi soft technology is orchestration of phenomena by people, culture. Macam mana you nak buat sesuatu activities tu sampai dia menjadi tahap culture that is embed in you. You sampai you tak nak buang sampah merata-rata. Macam tu. Macam mana? Contoh ya. Sekarang ni because Palestinian-Israel conflict, the soft part of the Muslim ni kan, yang any weapons cannot overcome is jihad. Dia macam mana ya? You born as a Muslim tu, you terus ada ada jihad tu ke tak? Ya, dia melalui proses ya, dia melalui proses whereby I think if you're Muslim, you embrace it, you practice it, dia macam dia dah ada satu semangat tu because of religion, you jihad, you don't mind dying protecting your religion. Kalau you tanya Western, pertama sekali dia pun tak ada religion. Ada setengah Western dia free thinker kan, dia pun tak ada religion juga. Talking about will you die of your religion, macam mana dia pun tak ada religion, dia nak mati ke? Kan? Kalau you tengok video-video askar-askar, ya, you think they're willing to die? That's why I think on the other side tu sebenarnya dia tu penakut juga kan. That's why they bomb and everything. Tapi dia bomb, okay, finish the infrastructure everything. Tapi dia tak boleh bomb semangat tu. Semangat itulah yang kita nampak, okay. Daripada soft approach tadi dengan gambar-gambar semua tu dah spread. So the truth tu dia tak boleh nak hide because you have journalists in Palestine to every day they post pictures and everything. Kita tengok dari sudut yang positif lah ya. Okay, there is no ceasefire, it's very sad. Tapi with gambar-gambar tu, the soft approaches tu, what happens? Seluruh dunia, kalau tengok ya, yang banyak buat demo ni dekat mana? What do you think? Yang banyak buat demo ni dekat mana? The Arabic side or the Western side?
Western side.
Kan? Surprisingly. The Western side yang nampak the word humanity tu. Forget about OIC lah. I pun dah macam sakit jiwa. Kalau tak because of Mekah Madinah tu dekat Arab Saudi, I pun tak nak pergi. Okay. They don't care about their fellow Arabs. Tapi Western ni, I dah banyak tengok clips video ya. Wow, amazing ya. Because they stand not because of the religion but because of the humanity. So the soft approaches tu guna technology like social media to send the message. Kalau you tengok contohnya Piers Morgan ya, dia tu pro Israel tapi he actually berani to become the few first people who interview pro-Palestine. Dia guna platform tu to create a debate. That is soft approach. Okay, that is soft approach. Because with that, people start knowing about the history. Orang akan tengok balik, betul ke? Nak tengok balik lah. So that's why dia boleh overcome some of the fake news and everything. And dah orang dah tengok, orang dah pandang Israel tu dah sebelah mata dah. Sebab terlalu banyak penipuan daripada Western media, propaganda and everything. And then they tend to relate, oh kenapa Syria di attack, kenapa Lebanon, kenapa Iraq, semua tu because of oil and so forth. Dah banyak rintitan dia. So yes, there are a lot of Shahid people in Palestine, but at the same time, God says, don't worry to umat Islam sebab at the same time, dia meningkatkan jihad. Because if you want to dan zaman kegemilangan Islam tu, every one of us must have the highest spiritual jihad. Okay? Sebab you nak bertentangan dengan you punya musuh. So this is the small jihad that we have to take. We have to sabar because we know that kita akan sampai ke zaman itu. Tak tahulah kita hidup lagi ke tak nak tengok zaman itu. Tapi Allah matikan, ya. Allah matikan ramai orang Palestin tapi dia hidupkan ramai reverters. Ya, ramai orang convert to Islam because they start to be curious. They start to, daripada Islamophobia, they study the Quran. Pada kalau kita tengok kan, dia lebih faham Quran tu sebab dia baca translation tu. Kita yang sejak lahir baca Quran pun kita malas nak baca translation. Tapi hidayah tu, hidayah tu milik Allah lah kan. So kita tengok ramai reverters. Ramai Palestin yang mati, ramai reverters. So we have to see the positive side. Ramai Western pro-Palestine. I tak nampak orang pergi angkat bendera bendera Israel tu, tak nampak sangat. Tapi ramai. Okay, so people already open up their eyes. Ceasefire tak ceasefire tu, I don't know lah kan. Tapi itulah ya semangat tu, that soft approach tu. Okay, so hard versus soft technologies example, contohnya soft technologies, record management system, mobile data hotspot, okay, social media, okay, information sharing, okay, kalau hard technologies, CCTV, apa semua ni contoh lah ya. Okay, so usually soft technologies tu cater untuk people, okay, human resource ke apa ke kan. Alright, so ya contoh-contoh lah, contoh-contoh. Okay, threat assessment instruments lah, bullying ID protocol lah, profiling lah, apa semua tu. Okay, boleh contoh ya, how people categorize hard versus soft technology. So soft technology usually relate to people, hard tu lebih kepada instruments, automations dan sebagainya. Okay, so ini daripada sudut problem solving. So if you are in the organisation, this is from organisation perspective ya. Dia ada management, assessment, management choices, organizational behaviour. Ini under soft elements. Kalau you tengok apa some of the factor, some of the elements inside here. Kalau hard elements, you nampak lebih kepada measuring performance, operations ya. and also results. Results ni lebih kepada you punya statistical output, semua tu lah efficiency, effectiveness and so forth. Okay, so nampak perbezaan di sini ya, soft elements, hard elements. Next time lepas you habis je this semester, when you go back to your organisation ya, you dah pandai lah. Okay, you dah tahu dah, oh ini soft approach, oh ini hard approach. Boleh dah you educate sikit you punya bosses to action lah sikit sebab you dah ambil master kan. Okay. Alright, so hard versus soft system thinking. Ini dalam perspektif of system thinking. Okay, so talking about system thinking, okay, hard ni kita akan relate kepada system engineering, technology system, hard system methods, ya. Thinking about the system. Macam mana kita nak create system ni? Apa teknologi yang sesuai, apa infrastructure yang sesuai, hardware, software, apa IoT, apa-apa semua tu ya. Instruments, functionalities. Tapi kalau kita think about soft system thinking from the perspective of soft system thinking from the system. So kita tengok pada system assessment, behavior dia, properties dia, apa yang influence the environment, policy ke, political ke, people ke, nature ke, alright? So nampaklah kat sini policy, societal, government system, enterprise dan sebagainya, ya. Yeah? Okay, so again, hard versus soft system ini definitions involve seeing system in a quantitative method. Biasanya ada mathematical modelling, ada computing modelling, ada computation kat situ sebab melibatkan teknologi lah ya. So bila melibatkan teknologi memang you tak boleh lari daripada mathematical and logic. Okay, and hard system thinking usually well defined sebab bila you nak buat sistem mestilah you ada objektif kan, well defined scope, context dan sebagainya. Okay, and also ni okay. Dia ada kriteria for performance measurement. Of course, bila you buat testing tu macam-macam testing you buat. Okay, mature technologies maksudnya emergence sekarang contohnya daripada 2G, 3G sampailah 4G. Lepas tu ada tak in the future ada 6, 7 contoh ya. Contoh macam iPhone pun dia akan ada banyak-banyak version. So they matured along the time where the functionalities become more established. Okay. Alright. What about soft system thinking? So not goal directed tapi lebih kepada creating contohnya awareness, perceptions, adoption, rejection. Kita nak tahu, kenapa orang reject teknologi ini, kita nak study. Kenapa orang nak adopt teknologi ni, kita nak study. Kenapa very bad user experience while using AirAsia, we want to study. Okay, soft system thinking. Okay, emphasize on perceptions and experiences. So ada juga I think in the academy a lot of these students dia buat usability testing lah on the government services sebab dia nak tahu orang suka ke tak suka. As simple as student suka ke nak guna future. Kita buatlah user experience, survey, kita buatlah usability testing dan sebagainya so that future tu boleh diimprove from time to time. Okay, so dah habis dah ya hard approach, soft approach tu, kita pergi kepada system methodology pula. Okay, so ini nak towards the system engineering ya, sebab today we covering hard versus soft and also system engineering that relates to hard problem approaches. So the foundation of any system methodology, tak kira lah you guna SDLC ke WDLC ke, you tahu kan WDLC tu apa? Web System Development Life Cycle, Mobile Development Life Cycle, Agile, Design Thinking, whatsoever yang you jumpa macam-macam dekat luar tu, foundation dia adalah 3 benda ni. Dia dirah daripada classical science, which is the science of nature tadi. Kita nampak kan the first slide tadi tu, remember balik the first slide tu, okay? Functional approach, functionalist. Still remember Aristotle talking about functionalist paradigm, okay? Okay, instruments, automation, manufacturing, semua tu, okay? Functional approach sebab you buat tools, you buat instruments, ya? Yeah? Okay? Instruments tu mestinya teknologi ya, instruments, you buat survey tu pun instrument, you buat interview questionnaire tu pun instrument. Okay, behavioral science, people. So mana-mana methodology related to computing kan, kalau you tengok ada 3 benda ni. Okay, you perasan tak ada 3 benda ni. SDLC paling simple, SDLC requirements gathering, Bukankah requirements gathering relate to behavior? Kan? You study persona, you study people, what people like, what people dislike. Pernah tengok, I don't know, I pun tak tahu you punya background ni. Sama ada you pernah buat requirements gathering, you guna template apa, you guna persona ke, empathy map ke, you guna user journey map ke, I pun tak tahulah. Tapi kalau from the UX point of view, yes, use that. Okay, to study the behavior of the people, the requirements. Lepas you dapat requirements tu, baru you tengok kepada design. Betul tak? Lepas design, barulah you develop. Develop tu dah masuk classical science and functionalist approach. Betul ke tak betul? Tu foundation dia. Ya? Yeah? So, dia bukan scientific semata-mata ya. Okay. Alright. So, methodology of system approaches. Okay, so dalam methodological system methodology ya, dia ada teori, dia ada analytical approach, dia also ada experimental. So apakah benda-benda macam ni? I'm sure you have came across ya, system modeling, system apa dipanggil tu, all your use case diagram semua tu lah. Itu termasuk dalam sistem modeling, conceptual model, state diagram semua tu you pernah gunakan kalau you hardcore computer science. Okay, ni contoh ya, methodology of system approach contoh. Okay, so kalau you tengok sini ya, teori dia, okay, go back to the system theory yang you belajar awal-awal dulu. Mesti ada objektif, you kena tahu boundary dan sebagainya. Betul kan? Kalau you buat sistem, you kena tahu semua ni. Internet banking apa boundary dia? Kalau you buat education system, apa boundary dia? Ya, input, output, constraint dan sebagainya, teori. Teori, sistem teori yang you faham tu. Mungkin dalam degree you tak faham sebab di dalam degree kita tidak diajar. Only at the high level. So you dah masuk high level tu kita ajar the system behavior. Ya. So system approach consists of dah tahu system behavior, barulah you analysis. Okay. Based on the problem situation tu you analyze. Okay. Sebab tu you buat project ni you kena tahu the characteristic of the system. So system of the, contohnya you buat digital healthcare. Apa sistem dia? Apa environment dia? You buat pasal campus ya, mental health space and apa environment university ni? And how you relate to coming up with a space, whether it's physical or digital, to cater for mental health. Macam mana? Contoh bagi simple ya. You nak student jadi kreatif. What kind of facilities or what kind of design architecture that promote creative environment? Kalau you letak kerusi macam kerusi classroom, you buat partition, lepas tu dinding pun color dia blur-blur je. You rasa it will inject creativity. Lepas tu you kata, okay student, kepakaian kena structure. Macam kena pakai baju kurung, kena pakai baju Melayu. You rasa you boleh tak nurture creativity macam tu? No freedom of expression.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh kan? Kalau you pernah bekerja, government sector or private sector, you nampak beza dari segi organizational culture. Kita panggil tu organizational culture. You pernah kerja dekat Google, you pernah kerja dekat software house company. Ada differences. Ya, sebab Google is about creativity. Dia tak boleh buat environment Google tu macam environment structure macam government. Government, you nak jumpa you punya boss tu, you kena tekan tingkat 36 sebab dia power distance ya. Lagi tinggi tingkat tu, lagi banyaklah you kena mengadap. Tapi kalau open environment type of organisation, your CEO maybe just sit at the same desk as you. Ya, because of why? Because dia tak nak ada hierarchy tu. Dia tak nak power distance tu. Dia nak orang boleh bercakap dengan dia. Dia nak convey message, dia nak convey goals tu lagi senang, lagi mudah. So if you look at, betul kan? So kalau you kerja government, wah, nak pergi menghadap tu macam, you know, nak pergi naik tu pun satu hal. Nak pergi menghadap tu pun macam, wow, macam, yalah, dia the king kan? Macam tu, ya. Tu contohnya. Okay, so system approach consists of ni analytical lah. So benda-benda ni you buat kan? System analysis, system engineering, system management, apa semua ni. Okay. Experimental application, inilah the output ni. Okay, the process dia. So apa proses dia? Design specs lah, requirements establishment lah, project timeline lah dan sebagainya. Ni contoh. Okay, hard system. Okay, ni contoh lagi. I bagi sampel. Kalau tak faham, tak tahulah ya. Hard system methodology, ini dia punya dia punya cycle dia. Okay, define the problem, identify the system, construct. Okay, ni contoh how you implement it in real life. Ni contoh. Okay, description, situation, identify performance, edit option. Benda-benda ni sebenarnya you buat dalam you punya kerja. Okay, siapa yang dah bekerja tu sebenarnya ni lah benda yang you buat. Hard system methodology. Okay. Okay, how you relate that to system engineering? How you relate that to system engineering? So when it comes to system engineering, you tak boleh think hard je. You kena think soft juga. Because ada juga soft system engineering, ada juga hard system engineering. Apa you nak engineer on the soft part? Apa you nak engineer on the hard part? Apa you nak engineer on the human ni? Okay, so system engineering definition dia adalah interdisciplinary field of engineering that focuses on how complex engineering project should be designed managed over the life cycle of the project. So kalau you tengok system engineering ni, dia cover banyak macam-macam. Okay, soft system engineering ni. Kalau soft aja people. Okay, enterprise management, project management, hardware, you dekat mana? Ya, human factors engineering pun ada. Okay, so kalau kita tengok sini ya, risk management, requirements, human factor software, macam-macam. Okay, so dalam system engineering tu dia ada macam-macam field that you have to look into. Sebab tu you tak boleh lari daripada hard versus soft. Ya. Yeah? Okay, so scope of system engineering activities, okay, banyaknya ni. Okay, I don't know where you sit in. Okay, maybe some of you may sit in the project management, maybe some of you sit in the operation, maybe some of you sit in the at the management level. Okay, so these are some of the activities ya, banyak benda. Okay. Ini pun contoh ya proses of system engineering. So dalam proses tu of course dia ada structured, dia ada non-structured. So kalau system engineering ni dia structured lah, you buat system analysis and design, apa-apa yang you buat masa kerja tu lah ya. Proses input, okay, customer needs, objective, ni semualah. Ini termasuk dalam you punya requirements gathering dan sebagainya. Ini contoh ya. Okay, contoh whatever activities that can involve under system engineering to give you the big picture. Sebenarnya you buat je dekat you punya alam pekerjaan tu. Okay. So contoh ya, scope of system engineering activities again as compared to software engineering, macam mana system engineering methods adapted to software engineering methods adapted to system engineering. So ni I dah bagi contoh-contoh ya. Okay, so I hope that you can relate to your working experience. Okay. Alright, so definition. Okay, bila dah tengok contoh tu, so what is definition? Something to meet the needs. How, not what. So system engineering ni lebih kepada how you are going to do it. Okay, and also how you want to deliver, how you want to do it. Okay, mesti ada management. So kalau kita kata system development, you are the best practices, okay, all those ISO and everything, that is also part of hard system engineering. Yeah, deciding what system has to be designed, developing design options, mathematical modeling, yes, sebab logic, principle design, prototype construction, testing, training, and evaluation. I think these are things that you are doing right now, okay. And contoh ya, types of hard system engineering, okay. Functional discipline, technology domain, specialty concerns, ya. Ini contoh-contoh, okay. Safety, reliability, human values, ya. So, as I said, bila you dah tinggi level you kan, at the end of the day, ni I dengar daripada talk hari tu ya, leadership conference tu, they said at the end of the day, you akan tengok human values. So whatever technology that you develop, at the end of the day, dia akan fall back into whether the technology provide some kind of benefits to human values. Yeah, contohlah smart car kan, Tesla. It's not just because of smart car. At the end of the day, what it gives to the human. So perhaps penjimatan, yeah, and same time it reduce petrol consumption. At the same time, apa lagi? Nature, okay, it preserve the nature and everything. So at the end of the day, what kind of apa-apa pun, okay, safety, reliability, maintainability, environment, kalau kita kat Tesla ni memang kena lah ni kan. Tapi at the end of the day, apa yang diberi kepada human values tu? The system engineering. So system engineering jangan fikir pasal just hard aja. Sometimes we have to think about the soft as well. Yeah. Okay, aspect of system engineering management. So kita ada dua benda. Ya, kita ada dua benda, satu from technical, satu from management process. Ni from the management side. So management ni involve people lah people, user dan sebagainya. So technicalities, of course you talk about instruments, tools, system, okay, product dan sebagainya ya. So kita tengok sini complexity of domains. Kalau kita cakap pasal engineering management ni, okay, okay, engineering, system engineering process, not just management, kita ada project management, kita ada konteks dia, social dia. So ini adalah faktor-faktor yang mempengaruhi, okay, both ni ya, technical process and also management process. So engineering versus development, apa beza dia? Okay, so engineering is the development of cost-effective solutions to practical problems through the application of scientific knowledge. Engineering. Development, you develop the instrument, you develop, macam you develop a system. Tapi kalau engineering is the process. Proses tu melibatkan apa? Konteks, social, project management, technical, risk management dan sebagainya. Itu adalah proses. Remember, engineering tu adalah proses yang panjang. Kalau development tu, okay, you develop ikut you punya spec lah. Tu contoh dia. Okay? Ini ada bagi contoh ya, system engineering technical process relating to your cyber security. So bila you baca ni, you faham tak? I think this is what you have been doing all this while ya. Requirement, system requirements definition semua tu. I think even system operation and maintenance, even after you ada buat post evaluation pun ya, after you dah implement, you tengok in long term dan sebagainya ya. Ini contoh, okay, how system engineering technical process looks like. So daripada sini you faham tak? The engineering, the word engineering tu dia ada proses yang panjang. Kalau development tu dia mungkin dekat sini lah design development. Ni je lah proses dia. Development based on the components. Ya, tahu ya beza? Nanti dalam test I tanya. Apa beza system analysis dengan system engineering? Apa beza? You boleh jawab ya guna example. Ni ada bagi example. Kalau tak boleh dalam test tahulah. Okay? Boleh ya this one? Everybody can understand this one? Okay, it's very straightforward. Okay. So the last one, okay, the last few one, okay, system engineering management example. Because I love to watch K-drama, so I was thinking like macam mana ya nak relate. Okay, so revolutionize talent management in agency using system engineering management. Contoh ya system engineering management, contoh ya untuk soft system ni, okay. Contohnya talent management system. Sebab diorang very professional kan, so they talk about talent management system, so everybody knows YG, okay. And then these are the stages of how the system engineering management looks like. Ni dia punya apa the orang kata activities, okay. How is it? Okay, apa yang membezakan? Training and user adoption. Okay, training and user adoption, okay. Continuous monitoring, performance evaluation, long-term strategy. Okay, sama tak dengan technicality ni? Tak sama. Okay, sebab ni lebih kepada managing people. Ini lebih kepada tools development. Technicality, maybe tengok proses. Ya, beza tak? I suruh you baca semalam sebelum tidur, beza ke? Beza. Ada perbezaan kan?
Beza doktor.
Ya. So let's say next time ya, you pergi ke arah soft approaches ni ataupun soft technology, kita kata soft technology that actually manage people ni, maybe one day kita akan ada ni talent management system. Malaysia ni rasanya tak ada lah kalau dalam entertainment sebab pelakon pun tak ramai. Okay, pelakon pun tak ramai. Ya. Tapi talent ni mungkinlah kita mungkin dalam organisasi yang besar when you have a lot of talent pool ya. then maybe you can have this, system engineering. So just to show you the process, rather than belajar teori, kita tengok proses dia. Okay, tengok proses dia. Okay. Alright, so complexity model of system engineering. So at the end of the day, kau tengok sini, the big picture is the business system. So dalam tu ada ICT, dalam tu ada software system, dalam tu ada macam-macam. So you nak engineer sebenarnya the entire business model. Okay, itulah proses dia. Okay, so project management complexity. So if you are in the project management, talking about system engineering management in relation, you akan tengok these 3 different types of problem. Big problem, deep problem, conflicting goals, the design trade-off, okay? So big problem here, sometimes you have complex problem where you have to divide it into tasks, prioritize, and so forth. Okay, deep problem, probably because you have unfamiliar design pattern. Sebab tu, bila kita tengok kenapa kita perlukan data analytics, sebab apa? Sebab kadang-kadang daripada social media kita nak tengok people sentiment, kita nak tengok patterns, patterns of perceptions, user experiences. Sebab tu hashtag tu sangat berharga. Kita ni suka-suka letak hashtag, tapi bila kita tengok hashtag tu pada people yang boleh menilai hashtag tu, it gives an indicator whether you're popular, not popular, whether your products tu orang suka, orang tak suka, whether percakapan you tu viral ke tak viral. Because we are looking into patterns, and that patterns give some indicator. Conflicting goals, design trade-off, problem requires some form of experimentation, prototyping. Okay, conflicting goals tu maksud dia ada possibility that sometimes you ada apa orang kata different types of strategies, and then you come up with a different solution. Sometimes conflicting where stakeholders ni nak macam ni, you nak macam ni. So perhaps that's why you need to have different design, different alternative to manage conflicting goals ni. Okay, kadang-kadang you kena align the goals. Still remember yang first few slide, sometimes you have to reduce the goal. Kalau you rasa high expectation sangat tak tercapai, okay, it's also part of conflicting goals. So project complexity determinants, okay, kita akan berada di situation whereby the unknowns. Maksud dia, requirement tu kita tak tahu, unknowns. Macam COVID-19, we don't know how sporadic it is, how severe it is. Bila kita dah mitigate dengan cara macam ni, kita hanya boleh take the risk and tengok. Okay, tengok the process. Whether COVID tu turun ke, macam mana ke, okay. Uniqueness, project characteristics that make it unique experience to the organization. So talking about uniqueness, perhaps you come up with something added value, something different approach from other organization. Limiting factors, project constraint, budget, schedule, resourcing. Yes, in order to leverage a project. Of course lah, ini isu-isu yang common. Okay. Uncertainty, fluctuation, changes, economic downturn, pandemic. So benda-benda ni pun akan influence on project management complexity and how you engineer, the solution. Okay, volatile. Okay, volatile tu maksud dia unpredictable frequency of the change of the requirement. Contoh paling simple, let's say you ITM, currently dia boleh support, the system boleh support like 200,000 intake sahaja. Tapi VC kata, okay lah, next year kita nak increase 300,000 intake. Sistem tu boleh support ke tak boleh support? Volatility. Contohnya orang berebut vaksin, nak ambil AZ, sampai dah down server tu. Volatility. Macam mana server kalau Shopee sale 11-11, 12-12, dia boleh tak server tu cater, masuk tak you punya record, updated tak semua tu, volatility. Okay, so benda-benda macam ni sebenarnya is part of system engineering management, sama ada dia falls on the technical process ataupun the people process itself. So dalam Shopee, dekat mana soft approaches tu dekat Shopee? Kita dah discuss pasal social media. Kalau dekat Shopee, dekat mana soft approach tu?
Dia punya game, dia punya points, interactiveness.
Very good. So designer, okay, I rasa designer yang duduk dekat Shopee tu bagus sebenarnya. Designer strategist tu bagus. Sebab kita tak pernah terfikir tau. Game-game tu apa semua tu kita tak pernah fikir. So dia ambil idea tu daripada mana? Dia ambil daripada idea tu daripada TikTok lah, daripada social media. How they engineer a shopping platform to be interactive. Kita dulu shopping je lah masuk dalam shopping cart semua tu kan. Tapi sekarang ni dia nak melakukan produk tu, dia buat apa? Buat action, buat interaction, buat live, apa semua tu dapat diskaun lagi. Macam-macam. Very good. So kalau you boleh jawab soalan I tu, maksud dia soalan test tu akan lebih difficult lagi sebab you guys memang pandai. Okay, no doubt. Alright, I've been teaching this for like how many years? Bukan semester ya, how many years since the program is introduced. Basically, I'm attached with IT department, so I baru je mengajar cyber security program, so I can see that some batch biasa-biasa, but this time around your batch is quite good, yeah. So orang kata, yeah, give yourself a big round of applause because bila you interact with me, you provide me the answers. I can see the level of understanding tu quite high, yeah. Sebab you boleh jawab, okay, Shopee the soft approach kat mana, yang hard approach kat mana, so maksudnya you faham lah, okay. So that's it for today, 9:55, okay. So thank you everybody. So next week, I assume ada yang kena pergi ikrai for the conference, yeah. And next week juga, actually I'm contemplating, yeah. Because next week is my son's punya school graduation day. Kalau I tak pergi, I seorang ibu yang derhaka kan. So the event starts at 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. So what I will do is that I will provide slides also. I kena buat a flip classroom because that event will finish about 12. So macam mana ya? Kalau I lambat datang, dia punya penyampaian hadiah tu is actually at 9. So macam mana I nak kerat badan I ni kan? So I have to sacrifice. I apologize to all of you. So ni dilema mak-mak lah kan. Kenalah juga pergi. Okay, sebab dia nak ambil hadiah tu. Alright, so yeah, I will do because next slide will be on the SSM. So I akan bagi contoh, okay, assignments from previous snippets from how the students do SSM. So from there, I hope that you can actually faham apa itu SSM, and then the following week I can buat summary dalam kelas, and masa tu dah face to face. So you can ask me 1,001 question. Okay, boleh ya? I apologize really, okay, to all of you. I cannot make it online class, tapi I akan bagi exercises, I akan bagi contoh. So from this slide, bila I bagi contoh, you all faham tak?
Faham.
Boleh tak? Okay?
Boleh faham. Senang.
Alright. Kan, daripada I bibir je pasal theory, but when I give you sample, so that you can actually see, oh, sebenarnya sistem engineering ni macam mana kan. So I bagi case study and everything. So okay, so take care everyone. So next week I akan bagi flip classroom and also exercises just to make sure that you understand the concept, and then the following week tu, minggu ke-9 tu kita jumpa face to face. So hopefully yeah, I can get to know you better because dah nampak muka semua, and then you get to know me better, and masa tu yeah, you can ask me questions if you don't understand the previous lecture. Okay, take care everyone, have a nice weekend. Okay, so see you guys. Jangan lupa start off with your assignment. Nanti I akan bagi use case canvas exploration tu ya. Okay, take care.
Doktor.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you, Doktor.
Thank you, Doktor.
Bye.
For the
Thank you,
class.
Doktor.
Congratulations
Bye.
on the convo.
Yeah, sure.